You coming over? Where are you going? Oh, you're coming to investigate. Yeah, I would too. What's going on? Oh, you hanging with me? Okay, hey guys, it is Megan of the Camp Sunshine. It's a pretty nice day out, and so Spinky and I had to come out and be on slug patrol because they have gotten, I was joking at some point that we had far too many squash and cucumbers, but once again, my husband did not overcount because with the number that the slugs have taken, we're down. We're still good, but he just called me. I called him this morning. He just called me back, and first thing he said was, "Did you do slug patrol this morning?" And it's not on my routine. I am trying to get better. So here is an update. Where can I put this? Okay, so I feel like it's been a while since I have talked to all of you in any significant amount of time. So the trigeminal neuralgia started about five months ago, and as I have explained, I was 10 months into not bleeding in this quest to get to the 12 months of no bleeding to be in menopause. And the trigeminal neuralgia was first misdiagnosed as a bad tooth. I did have a tooth that was filled with a gold filling, and so that was quickly removed, and lo and behold, the pain came back, and the pain would come and go, but I couldn't put my thumb on it, and it seemed to get worse. And the great news is, well, not the great news. So I've been back to see the doctor, and I had adjusted because when I was explaining that all of this was happening, that I was having this trigeminal neuralgia, and I conduced, it's been a while since I've talked. I deduced, I think that's what I was trying to say, that this is menopause and not MS. And I know there are a lot of people who wonder why in the world, A, that matters, and it does. There is a very big distinction. B, and how do I know? And all I can tell you is that I know my body, and I have a couple of evidentiary things. But I was on hormone replacement therapy, and I was still getting this and the hives, if you followed along at all. My daughter I understand it's an icky picture. But there is evidence that I was still in hormonal imbalance, and my son said, "Mom, why don't you try HRT?" And when I said I'm already on it, he said, "I think you might need to go back to the doctor." So I went back, and I went from the estrogen cream to a patch, and we started with I think a 0.05, and then I was on it for a month, and after not bleeding for 10 months, lo and behold, I bled this month, like a nice full cycle, with the luteal phase before and after. And what happened was, just as I surmised, during that time, this flared immensely. I mean, it was awful. Yesterday was probably the worst because the pain comes and goes most of the time, and yesterday it was just there all day, and it just wouldn't stop, and it was really annoying. And as I said to Sean, I'm getting frustrated. But again, today I woke up, and there was a blue heron at the end of the pond. I woke up this morning and it's gone, and it's like gone. It's not even an inkling. I mean, it's very sore and tender back there, and I know it will probably come back again as my body is working through this hormonal thing. So I have gone to a 0.0025 patch, and we shall see. There's no way of us knowing whether the patch and the extra estrogen caused my body to have a cycle, or if my body is, because that happens to a lot of people. They just have one more spurt, one more egg that fertile mortal want to make a baby, I guess. So So that is, I said I have evidence. So there, it's in line with the days that it was super, super flaring was the days leading up to me bleeding, and then the days after. During that 5 days that I bled, it throbbed intermittently and would bother me if I talked too much. But it was on the down low. I mean, it wasn't that bad. But on, as I said, the days leading up to me bleeding, it was really, really bad, to the point where when I bled, I was like, well, okay, that makes sense. Sounds about right. To after I stopped bleeding, which I thought was like, you woohoo, it'll be better. And it got much worse for a couple of days. And then, as I said this morning, just sweet relief. Nothing with my MS ever has been cyclical like that. I did actually write down the day I started bleeding, and I am tracking it. And when I stopped bleeding and when I stopped feeling everything, Spanky's done with me. So that I can track it and see what happens next month. I mean, I used to be on a 28-day cycle. Who knows what it looks like now. But gives me peace of mind that this is, as I said, and I've always maintained, and I know many wonder, and it's not just because I am this person that's out there extolling the virtues of naturally managing my health, and I am saying I'm healing my MS, and oh my God, if I show up with trigeminal neuralgia, then all of this is just crap, boo, hunky. But that's not what my concern is. It's, as I said, I know from the bottom of my heart it doesn't feel MSE, if that can make any sense. MSE is just inflamed. My body is just, it wants to explode from inside itself, and this is hormonal, and this is more of a zappy zingy thing for me. It's hard for me to explain. I'm trying to write about it. I don't know if anybody cares about that, but I do, because writing is my way of getting it out. But as I said, I am not maintaining this. It is a hormonal thing and not an MS thing, because I want everybody to believe this whole natural thing, and it's because legit, I do think it is menopausal, and I think actually a lot more women get it and don't even realize what it is, or why they, that it's hormonal rather than something else. So I'm laughing because this is what's going on while I am telling you all of this. Spanky's just taking a little dip. It's a tough life, isn't it, Spanky? So, yeah, I didn't intend to speak this long. I don't know if I have spoken well enough that I will be pleased with this. I know I didn't put it on the right setting, my daughter told me, but let's just all remember, at the age of 17 and gosh, almost 2 weeks, still finds the reasons for joy in his life. Oh, Bubbies. It's a good day, isn't it? Oh, that was a full dip, wasn't it? I don't know if I'm getting you in there. Done? Okay, so I guess that's it for now. Bye, guys.